Hi there. Thanks for being here. Let's take a few minutes now just to recharge, just to relax and let yourself kind of settle in a little bit. We're going to do this with a series of movements that come from the Hawaiian tradition. This was taught to me through the Kahili family tradition. So the only suggestions I might have before we get started is, number one, make sure that it feels right for you. If something doesn't feel right, it probably isn't. So don't push yourself at this point. The other thing is only do about half of what you think you can do. We tend to push ourselves beyond where we're genuinely comfortable. So let yourself kind of back off and just be nice to yourself for a few moments. This series is done standing, but you can certainly do it sitting down if that's your preference. If you choose, let yourself come back and into a standing position. Make sure that you're in a safe place, that as you move, you're not going to hurt yourself or run into any furniture or walls. And just take a moment before we get started to just check in with yourself and see how you're doing. Chances are you haven't had a chance to do that lately. You haven't had a chance to really be present with yourself and notice. So take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale that breath, just let yourself settle into this moment and notice what's there for you. Without judging, without criticizing, just be fully present to yourself. Notice physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, energetically. How are you feeling right now? Let yourself just be present with that, without resisting it, without fixing it, just being with yourself. It's kind of lovely to come home, isn't it? Awesome. We're going to start with just some gentle swaying. These are called helicopters. With helicopters, let yourself just kind of go from side to side, letting the arms swing as you go. And the trick to ensuring safety in this one is that as you go to one side, let the back heel come off the floor and the back knee bend. This ensures that you don't jar the joints as you go from side to side. So let yourself just go back and forth. I learned this one as part of training course for yoga for special children, particularly autism. This is a really nice way to just kind of let things go and just sort of get into the rhythm of your own body. I always like to imagine as I'm doing it that all the tension of my day and all the tension in my head and my heart and my body is just kind of spritzing off of me like a lawn sprinkler. Just let it go. Let it go. Imagine all the tension releasing, all the concerns and worries, past and future. Just let it go. And eventually you'll let yourself slow down a little bit and come to stillness and notice what that feels like. We're going to do the next series 3 times. Each time I'm going to introduce new information. Again, only do what feels comfortable for you. If it doesn't feel right, it probably isn't right for you at this time. So let yourself spread the feet a little bit wider than hip width, soften the knees. You don't have to bend them, but just be sure they're not locked. We're going to move with the breath. So when you're ready, take a nice big inhale, reach up and imagine you're gathering the energy of the sun. And as you exhale, bring that into your belly. In your arms in a Y configuration, breathe in and imagine gathering the energy of wind and air and bring that into your being. And when you're ready in a T configuration, breathe in and imagine gathering all the energy of water. And then as you inhale, imagine gathering all the energy of the earth. Open the chest, let it come in, and bring that into your being. With your left hand now, you're going to reach back and imagine gathering all the energy of all the plants and bring that into your being with your exhale. Inhale with the right hand, reach back, gather all the energy of animals and bring that into your being. Then when you're ready, inhale, bring the arms up and back down and gather all the energy of people and bring that to your heart. These are the 7 elements according to the Kahili tradition in Hawaii. These elements are also associated with particular principles and philosophies. We'll go through those next. When you're ready, inhale. This is EK. This says the world is what you think it is, and bring that awareness into your being. Inhale, Kala. There are no limits. We're all connected. And then inhale, Makia. Energy flows where attention goes. What are you focused on? And reaching down, Manawa. Now is the moment of power. With your left hand, reach back, Aloha. To love is to be happy with. And then Mana. All power comes from within. Tono. Effectiveness is the measure of truth. We'll do it one more time, this time using English words, very simple English words that kind of help you to remember what the principles are and what they stand for. Breathing up, nice big inhale, open the chest, be aware, and bring that awareness into your being. In a Y configuration, reach up and breathe in. Be free. In a T configuration, be focused. Reaching down into the earth, inhale, be here. With your left hand, reach back, be loved. With your right hand, be strong, be confident. And finally, be healed, be whole. And then pause for a moment to notice how you feel. How have you changed over the last few moments? What do you notice physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually? How's your energy level right now? What's going on for you in this moment? Be your best friend. Listen to you. And then let yourself go back to where we started. Helicopter a little bit. Let it go. See what that flow feels like now. See what that energy feels like now as you go from side to side. Just enjoying movement for movement's sake. No goals, no agendas, no standards you need to measure up to. Just you, being with you, taking care of you, enjoying the blessing of you. When you're ready, bring yourself back to center. You might focus your gaze on something in front of you, or you might close your eyes if that feels comfortable for you. Take a couple of breaths and just let yourself be fully present with your breathing. Sometimes it helps to place a hand on the heart and one on the belly, or maybe both hands on your heart, or maybe you feel like both hands on the belly, or maybe your arms at your sides feels right. Do what works for you. Focus your gaze, breathe softly and gently, and simply be fully present to yourself, knowing that in this moment, it's all perfect, all is well. Let yourself just be where you are, present to this moment. Hopefully with some energy and a little bit more relaxed stance, let yourself come back and get ready for some more of the conference. Thank you. Thanks for being here.